We were introduced to Five Links almost 2 years ago in May of 2006. And it was funny because my husband's nephew wanted to use our home to do his Five Links presentation. He was actually launching his business. So he was not going to invite us to the meeting because he thought we would be above something like this, because we already had a nice home, we had nice vehicles, so he thought we would be above an opportunity like this. But we were looking for multiple streams of income and looking to do something different. Growing up, I'd always thought that I would graduate from high school, go to college, get a great job, and life would be great. I would live happily ever after. But what happened was, in corporate America with my master's degree, I was laid off. So that's when I really started to take the whole concept of business ownership very seriously, but I didn't know what type of business venture I would do. So then Five Links presented itself, and it was a very simple business. That's what I love about this opportunity, is that truly anybody can do it. If you desire change, you want something different, you can start Five Links. Our families could not understand our decision to pursue free enterprise. They just couldn't understand it because it's a whole shift in mindset, and they couldn't embrace it. So initially they looked at us like we were crazy. But here's the thing, now they're like, what do we need to do to get started? Well, we get up in the morning to my son calling my name. I love that because that's one of the priceless moments that we have in this Five Links opportunity. So we wake up, we play around for 15-20 minutes in the morning, and then we get ready. We drop them off in the morning, and then we go to the gym. And we work out, we get our cup of coffee, and then we come back here to the home office, and then we start our day. When we looked at the presentation for the first time, it made sense to us for two reasons. Number one, it was a home-based business. And we had just bought our home about 6 months prior, so we said we could use it for that purpose. The other reason that it made so much sense was because it's products and services that we use every single day. So we didn't feel like we were going to have to change anyone's buying habits when we started to do this business and market the products and services.
Initially, Sharice and I talked about just making some extra monies for our kids' schooling. And then once we reached executive director, it started matching my full-time income. And that's when we really started to embrace this opportunity.
After about 14 months in the business, we were able to hit the position of senior vice president. And that was major for us because we'd had no experience whatsoever. So we got started, we embraced the opportunity like Stan said, and we were able to hit the top position, or one of the top positions in the company, within 14 months. And then after 18 months, Stan was able to leave his full-time job, and he had worked for Metro for
18 years.
18 years.
Yeah.
So 18 years versus 18 months. Now after 22 months, I've just retired from my full-time job with the federal government, and it's exciting now because now I don't have to wake up to the alarm clock.
When I first started Five Links, I went back to the bus garage and I told all my colleagues that, hey, listen, I found a huge opportunity, and they all looked at me like I was crazy. And they told me it wouldn't work, it's not gonna happen. And then after 18 months in this business versus 18 years, I finally got to retire from Metro, and that was just an incredible opportunity. And it's so funny, I go back to the bus garage now and I talk to the same old guys, and they look at me like I'm such a special person, and I'm just a regular guy who just wanted something different. Initially, when I started this journey, I wanted to, again, it's about making money, but now, after a while, money and cars, it gets old. And now what I want to do is go back out into the community and show an average person like myself who grew up with a high school age education, show them how to build a business from scratch. We use the video phone every day. I talk to my brother who's in North Carolina, and I actually talk to business partners and friends all over the country with the video phone, and I actually open and close meetings through the video phone. So it's just incredible that the technology is here.
Five Links has, first of all, enabled us to quit full-time jobs, making six-figure incomes. That's not one job, but that's two jobs, number one. Number two, as we continue to grow in this opportunity, I mean, here's the thing, we're just getting started. So we look at where we are today compared to where we were not even 2 years ago. So, you know, the possibilities are limitless. When you get started with Five Links and you follow the system that they have in place, you're guaranteed to have success. And we know that personally because we follow the system, we have success. We deviate just a little bit and the back office slows down. So then we have to reevaluate and say, oh, we're not doing this key step. And then we, you know, adjust ourselves and we get back on course. So following the system is very, very, very important. We cannot emphasize that enough, how important it is. What I love about it, aside from the training, because I do love the training, but when they promote individuals and they reveal those cars at the last convention in New Orleans, they did a big reveal for the Bentleys, and it was incredible. Yes. It was incredible to the point where I had tears in my eyes, and I couldn't understand why I was crying, but I know that when people see that production and how big it is and how powerful it is, people really catch the vision that I can do this too. When I think about where we started from in this basement, not even 2 years ago, with about 10 to 15 family members, 3 people got started with us on that very first meeting, and to look at where we are today, we're in our 3rd hotel in 2 years.
Yes.
The meeting is exploding, the team is growing, everyone is having success. So right now we're just having a lot of fun, meeting some great people, and making money in the process.
The bottom line is the technology is here. It's going to happen with or without us. Five Links is documented, and it's a ground floor opportunity. Anybody can do this business.